But our top breaking story at the moment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has chaired a cabinet committee on security meeting this evening. The Modi government has called the Delhi blast a terror incident. They were avoiding the T word until now. The government says the terror incident was perpetrated by anti-national forces. The government says India committed to zero tolerance to terror, and the probe has begun to identify the perpetrators and sponsors. So that meeting, let's listen in to Ashwini Vaishnav, Cabinet Minister.
The investigation into the incident be pursued with the utmost urgency and professionalism so that the perpetrators, their collaborators, and their sponsors are identified and brought to justice without delay. The situation continues to be closely monitored at the highest levels of the government. The Cabinet reaffirms the government's steadfast resolve to safeguard the lives and well-being of all Indians, consistent with its enduring commitment to national security and the safety of every citizen. The Cabinet expressed its profound grief over the loss of lives in the terrorist incident involving a car explosion near the Red Fort in Delhi on the evening of 10th November 2025. The country has witnessed a heinous terror incident perpetrated by anti-national forces through a car explosion near the Red Fort. The explosion resulted in multiple fatalities and caused injuries to several others. The Cabinet pays its solemn respects to the victims of this senseless act of violence and conveys its heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families.
Okay, let's go straight across to Aishwarya Paliwal, who was tracking that Cabinet Committee on Security. Shreya Chatterjee is also joining me. She's tracking the investigation. Remember, there's a eco-stock car which has been nabbed by the police. But first to you, Aishwarya, the government has finally used the T word. Until now, they were careful not to call what had happened at Red Fort 10/11 a terror attack. But clearly now the government is seeing this as a terror attack. Who are they pinning the blame on? Is this being seen like Pahalgam as Pakistan-sponsored, or are they being a little bit more cautious, worried that these could be local Kashmiri modules?
Well, local Kashmiri modules also, Rajdeep, is something that the government at the moment is very keenly looking at. And the reason why they have been avoiding the T words so far was the reason because they were waiting for the final investigation to come out. Now, the past 24 hours, we have seen, from Jammu and Kashmir all the way to Uttar Pradesh. We are also seeing how certain states now are on high alert, and all the investigative agencies, Rajdeep, have been working in tandem. All of them now pointing towards the fact that there was funding which was being given. And it was not just Delhi NCR which was the target. There were other states on target also. The government now, the approach will change, and that's the reason, Rajdeep, let me tell you, the additional half-an-hour meeting that took place between Prime Minister Modi, the Home Minister Amit Shah and NSA Ajit Doval, they have now decided the next course of action that will be taken. In the CCS, a briefing was given and every minister was told what exactly has happened and how far the investigations are going on. The next 24 to 48 hours, extremely crucial.
You know, I want to go now to Shreya Chatterjee. She's been relentlessly tracking the investigation. Shreya Chatterjee, the Delhi police today went to Haryana. They nabbed a car that they believe, again, had been procured by Umar, believed to be the bomber responsible for the Red Fort attack. What has the police picked up in terms of the module? Is this a module which has more people involved who have still not been caught? And therefore, is there a hunt now for other suspects? Lots of people have been nabbed in the last 24 hours for questioning. But is this seen to be part of a wider terror module, many of whom are still out there?
Well, absolutely, Rajdeep. That is what we are learning so far about this particular module. It is a white-collar terror module that is being called by all agencies. It was Jammu and Kashmir police which busted it first. But now, officially, in the investigation, the case has been transferred to the National Investigative Agency. Today, for the first time, we saw that the NIA team visit the Al-Falah University. They questioned quite some people involved in the university, including some junior doctors. Is that what we are learning? Simultaneously, the Delhi police and the police is still assisting the NIA in this investigation, because another crucial thing that developed today was that EcoSport car related to that terror accused, which was to be traced. It was found, and right now, as I speak, that is being diffused by the police. So clearly, they're working on the entire module, try to understand if there are more people out there. But this is a white collar terror module that the NIA will now be officially investigating.
That EcoSport car, was it owned by the same, had it been procured by Umar, the same individual? And
Well, yes, it was
did it also
registered.
have explosives?
Well, it was owned by Umar Nabi. It was also a second-hand car that he brought again. It was traced back to one of the farmhouses of his friend. And right now, the CFSL and the bomb diffuser squad is at it. They're inspecting it, and once found safe, they will take it into custody.
Okay, Shreya Chatterjee and Aishwarya Paliwal for providing all those details. Appreciate you joining us.